what are the few changes that you have seen psychologically in people in the space between digital and consumerism?
It was a kind of a self-reinforcing factor. You also saw the rise of a lot of new magazines.
Yes.
You saw a lot of foreign magazine brands enter in partnership with Indian publishing houses. So you could have the best fashion magazines, the best food magazines. Then there was this huge trend of food shows. Indians had never seen a food show until then. So everybody launched food shows. Domestic celebrity chefs were created, right? Now, which is the interesting part, that Indians took the global format but with the Indian flavor. So with whether you look at food or whether you look at clothing, attire, what happened was that Indians changed or amended the global format to their needs.
Yes.
So even if a global burger chain came into India, it had masala in it, right? Even if a chicken chain came into India, it was not a bland chicken. It needed to have some spicy, something which adhered and appealed to our palate. If you look at some of the attire brands, you will again see that while they were global brands, but almost every successful brand in the country made sure that they changed their product line for the Indian consumer. And remember, even today, but even I would say in the last 30 years, India remains the world's largest open market democracy.
Right.
So which means that unlike many other countries, the huge consumption power rooted in an Indian way of life was constantly being reinforced. Remember some of the music channels when they launched?
Yes.
Right? So the media point that you referred to, initially they were only playing Western music. Now all of us love, if you've grown up with brands like Beatles and various other different rock groups, it was terrific.
Yeah.
But that was only a small part of the population that was consuming that music. Over time they figured that the channels and the networks that were playing domestic music, whether in Hindi or Tamil or Bangla or Telugu, were doing much better.
Yes.
So all the music channels, and there was a proliferation, suddenly started playing domestic content. So remember, global format, global structures, but domestic content and domestic products, services which appeal to us. So that again reinforced the fact. So you would have, we used to have a category of video jockeys, I don't want to sound like, it was ancient time ago, but the fact was that anybody who was promoting a video show or a music show would dress in some of the best smart ethnic wear. So fashion trends began on media, and they were, approved and embraced by Indian consumers. But again, what Indian consumers were doing was also being reflected on the media. So I think it has been quite a interesting journey. But every 10 years, as you know, the trend and the perceptions change as a new generation comes up with their own ideas.